Oh, now for the difficult stuff.
Some of the work calling us forward involves re-equipping our faith communities. In the age of easier connections and meaningful networks, congregations are only one kind of faith community. Small and niche faithful living can have real effects and excellent community that makes a difference. Size is not a measure of faithful success. Affecting the lives of people and the health of the planet is. We must share better information and tools with one another. Risking is easier when we are not shamed for doing so. As faithful communities, we can document and reward faithful failures. Collaboration is how really effective faithing happens. Celebrate faith communities risking together. Curating is not only a primary spiritual discipline for our age, it is one of the easiest and broadly participatory practices. As people of faith, we are already networks of curators. Let us become even more attentive and intentional about what we are curating and how we share. Learn about the Commons, care for it, and contribute to it regularly. Notice what is great and who is risking faithfully. Share the good news. Worship and faith development resources lend themselves easily to open source curation and further development. Utilize citizen journalism and inspirational sharing in blogs, social media networks, and associational publications. Transform associational publications into inspiration engines. One of the realities of networks and new technologies is that they develop new applications, new wisdom, and new tools all the time. Learning, teaching, and creating go together in this exciting, innovating age. We must continue to create and share tools for comprehensive social media education and integrate those into our faith development program for families and communities along the lines of our Well Lives, the comprehensive sexuality education program developed by the United Church of Christ and the Unitarian Universalist Association. We could create an electronic pilgrimage, such as mapping an abolitionist trail, marking sites of faithful resistance to slavery. We can create more digital study spaces and help desks and offer free online courses teaching basic graphic design. The promises we have made must be worth fulfilling. May we have the heart to attend to our covenants. Today's connected age expects both transparency and accountability in our institutions. It is easy to share documents and build databases. Transparency can build not only trust, but improve resources, information flow, and application development. The ministry this world needs requires all of us and all our gifts and participation. The Unitarian Universalist Association's General Assembly has started using tools to ensure better democratic practice. We have many opportunities for direct democracy, from video conferencing to voting. We have work ahead to continue in order to ensure lots of room for and solidarity with historically oppressed peoples. Digital media can help us in this work requiring collaboration, transparency, and accountability. Faith leadership is connective and transparent. May all of us engage in regular social media practice as inspiration engines and invite participation in our faithful labors. We can stream and provide transcripts for important meetings, and provide timely and easy access to agendas and reports. We can crowdsource many new projects. We can use social media to engage, especially with underrepresented groups, and to inspire. Some changes cost money. Sharing our resources involves more than sharing pictures of our cats and dogs and cookies for bait sales. We also need to share financially. Associationally or denominationally or with other liberal and progressive faiths, we can open benefit options to those in shared ministries, including lay community ministries, create crowdfunding platforms for new projects, create a digital music licensing and download library for liberal and progressive religious music, and create a pool of inspirational images and a way of compensating contributors to that pool. Our calling, beyond all others as faithful people, is to inspire, encourage, and help us aspire to and then fulfill those covenanted faithful promises. Be an inspiration engine, who notices and shares goodness, who creates and offers hope, who connects us to our better selves and to healing and repairing this world. Follow up brief weekly inspirational messages with practices. Be mindful of our need for positive messages. Empathize with risk faithers and support them. Become a risk faither yourself. We really are in this together. We have a moral imperative to provide loving alternatives to dissolution and despair. We can be inspiration engines, bearing hope and help. We are called to join love's great transforming power in world change. We can only do this together. This is the age of collaboration.
Can I get an amen to that?